Lauren, with that war overseas, we all get the worry about the impact here at home.
Tonight we hear from a local professor who's an expert on the Middle East. Francis Watson talked to him about the impact the conflict could have here in the Ozarks. Francis?
Yeah, Paul, Maria, analysts say oil prices have leveled out despite a slight increase after Israel declared war against Hamas. This, as we just started feeling relief here at the gas pumps. But experts say that could change if the conflict is joined by other countries in the region.
What everyone, I think, is surprised by is the scale and scope and nature of the atrocities that Hamas has carried out.
Saturday, Israel was attacked by Hamas, causing tensions to rise in the region. In retaliation for the surprise attack from the Gaza Strip, Israel declared war on the Palestinian militant group.
Essentially, Israel's seeking to live securely and with recognition in the region, and Palestinians' desire to have a home of their own that they self-govern. So we're talking about two people with claims on roughly the same piece of land.
Jeffrey Vandenberg, political science professor at Drury University, says this conflict interferes with the path towards peace.
One of the reasons for the birth of this organization, Hamas, that carried out this attack, is that they took advantage, or they sought to derail, what were peaceful negotiations that started in the 1990s between Israel and Palestinians.
Though the area does not produce oil, analysts say the fighting could impact the crude market and fuel prices. Vandenberg says the possibility of a greater escalation of violence in the region is a major concern.
If the conflict widens, for example, and if Israel gets engaged in military confrontation with Iran, that is a very, very serious escalation, and the U.S. would be directly involved in some way in that.
Vandenberg says the only likely resolution is a political one.
Israel and this new state of Palestine living in peace side by side, but we're a long way from that.
Now, it's important to note that Vandenberg says Hamas is local to the area of fighting and not a global terrorist group like Al-Qaeda or ISIS. Reporting live in Springfield, I'm Francis Watson.
Thank you, Francis. We'll see